Tom. Hello, everybody! Tom Fox here, welcome back to Banjo-Tooie. In the last episode, we managed to start our good old quest here in the Isle of Hags, trying to bring back Bottles the Mole, and now we actually have a bigger quest now to save the entirety of the Isle of Hags. Because should we fail this task, pardon me, the entirety of the Isle of Hags will be turned into mindless zombies and we will be dead. Oh no, wait, I'm going the wrong way. I apologize, it's been a while since I played this game. But I believe right across from King Jingling's house, yes, is Bottles' house. Let's go in there. Anything around here? Oh, we never got the tutorial on the gold feathers, so let's do that. Gold feathers are used for invulnerability. Yes, yes they are.
Hello there, Banjo. How are we today?
Pretty good, Mrs. Bottles. And yourself?
Oh, fine.
Tell her about Ghosty Boy. Keep quiet, Kazooie.
What was that? Is Bottles okay? He should be back from Spiral Mountain for his dinner soon. He never misses his dinner, you know.
I'm sure he'll be back soon, Mrs. B. Is there an enemy in the bedroom? Yeah. In Bottles' bedroom, there's an enemy. Apparently, Mrs. B has been seeing one of the gruntlings on the side. Is this climbable? No, this isn't. It's just a tree root. A lot of books in here, probably full of secret techniques from Bottles the Mole. What? How are you doing, buddy?
Hey there, Banjo.
Hi, Specky.
Me and my dad are going to be playing in the kickball tournament next week over at the Mayan Stadium. King Jiggling has organized it, especially for my dad since he's such a hero.
I don't suppose you have any substitutes.
Why would we need substitutes? My dad is the best on the team.
I'm sure he is.
And did you know that tunnel over there is my secret way out of the village? You might find it useful.
We already know that. King Dingaling is a personal friend of ours.
He opened it up especially for us.
Nice.
What about over here? Aw. You got a little Donkey Kong.
Hello, Banjo.
Well, hi, Goggles.
Since you and Daddy are such good friends, I'll give you these prototype glasses he's working on.
Did he finish working on them by any chance?
Oh yes, I believe they're called the Amazo-Gaze glasses.
Well, how do they work?
Well, when in Banjo's eyes view, use right stick up and down to zoom in and out.
Not bad.
So let's say we want to zoom in. We hit Y to zoom in there, or C up if you're on the N64, and we can zoom in on stuff like this Juno poster from Jet Force Gemini. That's another game I want to let's play at some point. Although that game is very demanding in terms of its ability to finish it, because you have to, in order to actually beat the game, you have to 100% it. But we're not talking about Jet Force Gemini right now. We're talking about Banjo-Kazooie, or in this case, Banjo-Tooie. The Isle of Hags, the Wooded Hollow. I am Jiggywiggy, and this is my temple. If you want to see me, you'll need to get past my doorman first. The Order of the Jiggy. Don't you growl at me! Don't growl at me! Dingus. Oh, so here we have another silo. So now if we go into the silo, it'll show us all the places we can go, which right now is just the Jinjo village. We can cancel out of it though, get out of there, and peck this pterodactyl dragon thing. So, let's get up here. I am a lonely disciple of Jiggywiggy. I work the door of his sacred temple to keep out those who are not worthy.
Sounds like fun.
Do you think we're worthy? That depends. To prove yourself worthy to enter, you must collect images in the form of Jiggywiggy himself.
And what might these images look like?
Jigsaw pieces, also known as jiggies. That sounds familiar. Let's see what you have then. It seems you have collected enough Jiggies to be allowed inside. Remember, no cameras permitted and only food purchased at McJiggy's can be eaten within. Sounds like a tourist trap if you ask me. Greetings, O Chosen One. You have entered the sacred temple of Jiggywiggy. Approach the golden monolith if you wish to prove yourself worthy. Sure thing. Let's just see what these signs say here first.
There's an information signpost. Press B1 next to one to read it.
When fortune smiles, here will be written the Jiggy secrets. When fortune smiles. Okay, so I think this might be like hints as to. Let's see, there are 8 around here in total, so I'm assuming that there are going to be hints to what Jiggies we can get right now. But if we step in front of this golden monolith here, like he said, we get a rather familiar minigame here. You must complete the image before you if you wish to travel where it shows. Use the left stick to guide your hand. Press A to pick up a piece. Once a piece is held, it can be placed down by pressing the A, pressing A, returning outside by pressing X. You only have a limited time to prove yourself. May Jiggywiggy grant you luck. Well, we have 100 seconds to do this, and I think this is pretty easy. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying. Nope, wrong one. As I get one immediately wrong, wow. Ba-boom. You have completed Jiggywiggy's Challenge 1, so now the Great One will show you the way. Behold the power of the mighty Jiggywiggy. You do not have enough Jiggies to attempt Challenge 2. Come back later when you do. All right, so we need 3 more Jiggies in order to be able to take on task number 2. Hags Wooded Hollow. All right, so now we're here. Let's go straight into the first level. Welcome to Mayahem Temple.
This is a warp pad. Find another one in this world and you'll be able to warp between them.
So you're probably wondering, who's been talking this whole time? And why have we never been able to see him? Well, that would be... Oh, I can't get in there. I think I know how to get that, but I can't get in there right now. Oh, I hear something. Did you hear that tiny little help? That's right, we gotta rescue Jinjos again. I can't do anything about this right now. So let's see. That help came from down here. And it's a brown Jinjo. Oh, dang it, I'm so used to inverted controls in terms of like swimming and flying.
Yippee, you saved me! I'm off for home now!
Was it orange or brown? I think it was the brown Jinjo. Yes, those are brown. So, each Jinjo house has a different amount of Jinjos.
Thanks for rescuing me! I live in this house with the rest of my similar colored family. Rescue us all and we'll give you the family heirloom.
It's a Jiggy. So, there's a different variety of number for each one of them. I think the most is the black Jiggies and the least amount is the white Jiggies. Either way, though, if you get all of the household, if you complete each of the houses of Jinjos, then you get a Jiggy for it. However, these are randomized. Like the colors, a brown Jinjo in there might not be a brown Jinjo for you. All right, here we are at a stadium, it appears. Let's see. What do you have to say?
Stop right there. What do you want?
We want to go in there as it sounds cool.
Of course it's cool. Everyone wants to see the Stony kickball games.
Stand aside then, bozo. We'll miss the action.
Bozo, I'm Officer Uno Gopaz, and there ain't no tickets left. They sold out while you were playing Banjo-Kazooie.
We don't want to watch. We're here to kick butt and win.
Nice try, but I'm afraid you can't. The games are only open to Stonies.
Oh, go on, please.
Nope.
How about a bribe?
How dare you? This is a respectable organization. Get lost, both of you.
So he's not letting us in. As you can see, there's a Stony over here as well. What do you guys say, buddy?
We speak English in this game.
I wonder how that's different in different regions. We speak French in this game. What do we got here, Mr. Signpost?
The mighty shiny one sleeps until his services are required. Once again.
Required once again, you say? Well, I think we'll be requiring his services much sooner than that. Mayhaps. Oh, you look at the left there, you can see that there is a silo.
Hey, get your sorry hat over here and press the B.
So let's see, he requires 25 music notes and we're gonna go get them. This is Jam Jars. He is the bottles of this game and he's gonna be teaching you your moves.
Drill Sergeant Jam Jars, reporting for duty, sir.
Banjo, get a load of this bozo. He looks like Bottles in uniform.
Of course I look like Bottles, you punk. He's my brother. How's the gig keeping anyhow?
Not too good.
Recently deceased at the hands of Grunty the Witch.
Sorry to hear that. Flea Ball, did you go out fighting?
Playing cards, actually.
Typical. So you'll be wanting to learn some of my special moves to get even with the witch, huh?
Not really. Bottles taught us loads in the last game.
He only knew novice moves. You'll get nowhere without my advanced techniques.
Sounds good to us. Jam Jars, why not teach us a few now?
Not that easy, punk. You've got to prove ourselves first by collecting a few notes. Come back if you can find enough.
Hey, wait a minute.
I see you got enough notes for my first lesson. Listen and learn, you punks.
Now listen to this.
What you need is a name inside. Hit targets and you might first person view by pressing Y. Hit right trigger, left trigger for accuracy.
Notice how it didn't rhyme. They didn't bother editing those lines for the Xbox 360 version of this game. But that new technique we just got is very useful. We can aim around in first person now, and I believe, what was the button to shoot again? The triggers will shoot the eggs for us. So that is very useful. Funnily enough, I think this is one of the first musical scores that Grant Kirkhope made for the original Banjo-Kazooie, but then the level never came to be. So then they reused the song for this game. In fact, Mumbo's speech comes from this song, where you hear the ancients kind of going, "Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough." So we're currently going to be opening up this area here. And if you notice, I would not have been able to do this in the original Banjo-Kazooie because I would not have the first-person sight aim. But I can do it now, and before we go in there, I'm gonna grab the rest of those eggs that are over there, just so I can refill. I'm never comfortable unless I have full ammunition. Give me one full clip and I'll be good. What's up with you?
It's terrible. I can't find targets his favorite priceless relic thingy. I think it may have been stolen. Tough luck. We don't care. Help Chief Bloatus and find it, and I'll reward you with a Jiggy.
A Jiggy? Well, in that case.
Great. I'll open the other door for you. But please hurry.
Bomb, ba da ba bomb. We're getting somewhere in the world. Can we climb up here? Nope, we just slide back down. Can we climb up here? Yes, we can, and get ourselves an empty honeycomb piece.
There's an extra honeycomb piece.
They don't exactly explain what it does. Similar to in Banjo-Kazooie, the empty honeycomb pieces would give you extra life, but only if you visit a certain place and if you have enough of them. And the amount you need for that scales up. Get another warp pad here.
You found another warp pad. Move on to it and press B to warp it to any other warp pad that you may have activated in this world.
There's a few places we can warp to around here, but some of them are a little bit harder to get to than others.
You collected a skill to stop honeycomb. Press X to stop your energy bar as close to the top as possible.
So pretty much this is just a small mini game to refill health. This is a good honeycomb to have when you're low on health, but when you're full, it could be a death sentence. Okay, that's not gonna help. Let's actually try the stairs instead. Okay, that oddly didn't work either. All right, what I want to do is come up here. Uh-oh. Having a little bit of trouble with that platforming aspect there. Maybe I should be using Banjo for this. Aha! This is where I wanted to go. Because I believe up here, yes, this is Jiggy sitting in the spotlight right here. And unfortunately, this is only the first Jiggy of this level. There's still quite a bit left to go. This game is significantly longer than Banjo-Kazooie, partially because it has you backtrack a lot. And I think if we come down here...
Nice one, punk. Triple claps are worth a mighty 20 notes.
I believe that's every note in the this level as well. So, oh, we got another Jinjo here, and luckily enough, it's another brown Jinjo. Normally, they don't appear this close in proximity. Let's see. What do you have for us, madam?
Look at the state of poor Bovina's field. This plague of filthy flies is scoffing my crops.
Oh dear, how can we help?
Get rid of the pesky flies, of course.
Say your prayers, flies.
And this is another way that the first-person targeting is useful. Because otherwise, without this, we would not be able to aim up and hit these guys. Although aiming is, well, thank God this is these are like the projectile bases in Overwatch where they won't hit exactly targeting.
Amazing! I can't hardly believe it. You weakly sorted out those flies.
Enough of the crop jokes, lady. I believe you owe us a Jiggy.
Oh, yes, I do.
And with this, our second Jiggy. And not much stopping us at the moment. I believe next time on Banjo-Tooie, we are going to be continuing our way through the Mayahem, what was this place called? The Mayahem Temple or something like that? Mayhem? I don't know. Anyway, I will see you all then.